forces are under attack.
What a smooth transition. We didn't miss too much though, as the DK still isn't out yet. Pretty bad spawning positions here for Chaemiko, being close to the undead. So of course with that, TBC is going to play this aggressively. How many peasant kills can he find? So far, none have died. The only corpse here being the Acolyte, level 2 for the Archmage. Sobi Mask. So much regen now for him. And honestly, this was really well crept. There is some damage on his peasants, but not too much at all. The DK getting an early roll of Necromancy. Oh, the footy block. Something that Chaemiko is famous for. He is so awesome with these little unit movements. Gets the peasant deny as well. If he only loses one peasant on close positions, that is like so extremely good for him. Ooh, bags. No scout tower yet. Is he really gonna skip the scout? That is a little greedy. On the unit side we have the tech starting. There is backpack here for his unit, so he's gonna be able to get more odds of Necromancy. Peasant here still alive, but unlikely to survive for too much longer. And that is the second peasant dead so far. May still be getting more. I guess he really feels it's too late for a tower now. So that's the third peasant dead. This is usually, at the very least, how many peasants die on close positions. Yeah, and now he's going for the scout. This should have been done a lot earlier here, I feel. So that's all taken time away from the expansion. He still doesn't have enough lumber here. Has to wait a little bit longer. He's not continuing to creep. Oh! I missed the tome, by the way. Was it a tome of experience, guys? Did you see? The AM has a lot of experience here. I'm sorry, I missed the tome of experience, if it was one. DK here is waking up the creeps to trigger early bloodlust, so there'll be more damage on on the expansion. So how many peasants does he call? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Right? Yep, 8 peasants. That's a lot. That must be good enough. Wakes up the creep camp again. Does lose a lot of HP for this though. And if, I always say this, if you go for harassment without any creeping as the undead, you have to find level 2 with only the harass. So, let's see. Going for the AM here, who is not really low, but has suffered some damage. Water Elemental, I think, should really be helping with the creep here. These Water Elementals are too inactive, I feel. DK hopes for the last hit here. It's pretty close. Oh, but he's getting surrounded before. Well done by Chaemiko. And now DK has to leave. This creep camp will easily be taken. Experience goes towards the Archmage. It's the Pendant of Energy. Wow. These items for him are so good. And he lost only a single peasant, but they're all super hurt. He may want to go for an early shop here. But the DK, how much can he really do? He has 50 experience, 100 HP. It is not looking good for him at all. Unless the Lich is coming out very soon, he may be able to do something. Slaughterhouse very far forward. Might be getting cancelled. But Chaemiko seems to be playing this defensively. Doesn't want to look for any aggression of his own. Wants to keep his peasants safe here. Lumber mill coming up in the main. I like the footy scout here. Sees what's going on. DK is gonna hit. Oh. If the footy had gotten that last hit, man, that would have been this really nice. Not quite though. And DK now has healed up decently enough again. Lich almost ready. And with that, the AM could be aggressive. He's gonna go for the boots here. Yep. Expo is almost done. Tower basically done as well. And pretty passive play here from TBC. It's gonna be hard for him now to make his way across the map. This Fiend, low HP. Coil is ready though. So Fiend survives. But now he's pretty much entirely out of mana. Not too many footies, I guess. If he gets the surround here, this hero is dead. Remember, he doesn't have a TP anymore. But the Lich is coming from the other side. Almost got the surround right there. Oh, he's actually taking out the Rock Golem at the same time. So Nova kills 2 footies. If he gets the Rock Golem though, that's worth it. One more hit. Oh, that's a lot of HP lost though. He ate the Nova and the right clicks from the creeps at the same time. He did get the last hit though, right? Yeah, he did. So, honestly, I'm not sure if he did. He needs to get a shop, power building it, and attacking at the expansion. We see this only very rarely nowadays. That has a very big upside, because with that you can call militia from your expo. But only once it's done, I think. So AM, did he suffer too much damage here? He has a couple of footies left. Militia are coming from the main. 5 of them. It's gonna be a big help, but the AM, he's super low. Good use of the Arcane Tower though, burning the mana here on the Undead Heroes. He has no mana at all. TP back, but the Militia could just trap everything here. The DK's in trouble, he's surrounded! He's not getting out of this, is he? He is not. First hero dead, Aura missing, Fiend's in trouble. This next one is certainly gonna die. The statue heal not good enough, level 4 for the AM. Ridiculous mana regen now. And that surround seems to have finished off this game here. Can TBC possibly still stand a chance? In his main base, tier 3 is coming. No second slaughterhouse though. With a destroyer push you can always find a victory out of seemingly nowhere. But yeah, I don't have to tell you. You realize how bad this is for the Undead. Here come the towers. He has a Shredder now as well. I like that he got the Zeppelin. That way the Shredder doesn't have to cut his way into the main. Then again, he could have just walked in. Well, anyways. He has a Zeppelin now, which is nice. Water Elemental putting damage onto the statues, the way it's supposed to be. AM is still kind of low HP, but with no DK being here. This is not scary at all. He's revealing the Undead main, sees he still has a decent amount of time left before there might be any destroyers. 3 statues though, into 3 destroyers, could be good damage, so he needs a couple of towers. This is very light on towers. Here he's getting 2 as well. I think he should go for 4 guards at least per base. It's a little greedy. And these are kind of exposed. I like the blacksmith here, making it hard for the fiends to attack. No more creeping from the AM. Ooh, Invul. Really nice. And Mercs as well. And now he's cancelling the towers. Chaemiko, with his greedy play, is he really giving TBC a chance again? Lich though out of mana, no orb yet. This is 4 statues. He's gonna break this base. Destroyer timing not done yet. Why is he making so few towers? Oh, the Mud Golem slow so good right now though. He's gonna get 1 statue, that's a massive kill. Oh, this Mud Golem. Muddy being so good. Oh, is he running into the creeps? Uh-oh. Destroyer form upgrade. Seconds away. He has to morph this one. Alright, there we go. So he's morphing them already far away from the towers. He could just kill all of these. He could fly in here and kill everything. Is he getting distracted? Chaemiko. Chaemiko with the unbelievable greed. Not getting the towers. That should have been his easy victory. Alright, can you hold on? First tower, taking decent damage. He's not morphing the next one. He may just be able to hold on without there being enough towers. Good slow again. Fiend gets the coil. Last second. So the footies are dying, but they're eating up the mana. This is totally fine. Even gets the Fiend. Level 3 DK finally. Chaemiko though. Holy shit, did he take a risk. And the push is still coming in. It's still coming in. Alright, he has 4 towers finished, 3 towers finishing though. And they're all done. Okay, he should be able to hold now. Mass repair. He has masonry as well. Alright, this looks to be stable now. By Chaemiko. As you can see here, tier 3 is coming in as well. And of course, the heroes can't dive against all these towers. The destroyers now have no mana left in the main. No second slaughterhouse or anything. He gets another fiend here with the MK. decent block, but it's a level 1 hero. If that dies, it doesn't really matter. I imagine workshops should be coming up somewhere for... what are they called? Flying machines. But not yet, actually. MK is gonna die, but yeah, level 1. It doesn't really matter. More towers. Tier 3 halfway done. Alright, he's flying into the main, but with 3 guards here, it's unlikely that this is gonna be successful. Why is he not making workshops, though? Could have made one here, one here. And this MK is definitely gonna come out. What did the Archmage do? Going for invuls. Does he have Blizzard here? I don't think he needs it. It's not like this is a big Fiend siege. Trying to distract more than anything, I guess. And here come the workshops. Whether he goes tanks or gyros, both is really good. And he wants to keep this altar alive until he's tier 3, which he is almost. This is looking very good for... Oh, and he finds the meat wagon as well. Yeah, one meat wagon without siege, without damage upgrade isn't really too scary. I say that, but this is not a main building. This is only a town hall. So actually, it is kind of squishy. And he doesn't have too many masonry upgrades yet. Okay, I don't think he has Disease Cloud though. What's coming from the other slaughterhouses? Another wagon. Here's the Disease Cloud upgrade. He's trying to intercept. This is really nice. Very good positioning by Chaemiko. Realizing that one wagon here still isn't too scary. Buying time, buying space, and I wonder what's coming here. Alright, it's gyros. He doesn't want to go for the base lane. He's just gonna try to overwhelm the air fight. I don't know if he already has... he doesn't. Flak cannon, only now coming. So he needs like, I don't know, 10, 11, 12 gyros. 12, maybe 13, 14 to be safe. Ooh. Archmage low HP here. And then he should be able to fight his opponent back. Oh, nice Zeppelin is going to be good enough to get the Paladin to safety. MK, excuse me. Paladin is coming here. Oh, Archmage. He's in trouble though. He's going to die. He's not fast enough. He's dead. There is money enough for a buyback from the tavern, which he may have to go for. Alright. That hero kill here being quite a mistake. And he's engaging early. Why is he engaging so early with these gyros? Uh-oh. Is he throwing this game away? Chaemiko. He could have just turtled behind his base here. Wait for more gyros. Alright, he did get the one destroyer over here.
A town is under siege.
Still only one wagon attacking. And no Disease Cloud, by the way. There's another altar over here, and tanks are on their way. He's trying to alleviate pressure from his own main base. But this should be getting scouted. One of these destroyers, at least, should be flying around looking for units, and then he's gonna have... He could have one meat wagon at home, and ghoul defense. And that's good enough against like 2 tank attacks. Alright, he's engaging again. Again with only very few flying machines, but with militia as well. Killing off these fiends kind of quick. This is 3 wagons now with damage upgrades. He could very easily lose this base. Oh, Chaemiko. He's making quite a few mistakes here in this game. And he's committing to the fiends. Who the hell cares about fiends? This is 3 wagons. This is too much damage. And he's not repairing. Oh my god. This base is gone. Now he only has to defend at home against tanks. Does he know about them? 1 tank is on its way. 2 damage upgrades. Oh wow. What a massive mistake by Chaemiko. My goodness. That Archmage loss. And going into like 8 flying machines and then tanks, I really don't think was the right idea. Go for one of them and commit. Also 3 workshops would have been nice. Quite a few mistakes here in this game from both so far. And now it's really hard to set up a new base here. I also really don't like the attacking at the expansion. I don't think that's the greatest idea. But that's not what lost him the game. If it's lost. I don't necessarily know if it's lost, honestly. If you can set up a new expansion here, distract with tanks maybe in the meantime. Keep on creeping. But of course it's not looking good for him. Tanks making their, wagons making their presence known over here.
A town is under siege.
And here they are. So, does he have wagons at home?
Forces are under attack.
He really should have one at least. One's good enough usually. Oh, Paladin in trouble. Gets staffed and saved. Alright, the tanks. How many issues can they cause? They don't have armor upgrades, so 3 ghouls are kind of decent at dealing with them. This shop easily falls though, and he's gonna commit to more harass. He needs to make a new town hall here though. Oh, he's making it in the back. That's actually pretty cool. Very late though. And now these wagons are dealing more and more damage, and the Paladin dies over here? Well, he has to respond to these tanks. They're dealing too much damage, aren't they? So, here comes the TP home. If there was one destroyer and one wagon defending here, he could have done this without having to TP. Of course, the human has to counter TP out. Damn, that tank exploded. He is not power building this. He's pretty low on gold here. It's barely any mining. Kind of a crazy game again here by TBC. Undead heroes. They started off with a lot of difficulty in this game, but they're having a good comeback. DK is going to be almost level 5. The mains, by the way, kind of soon expiring, but not too soon. So TBC has to keep the human on these 2 bases, and then I think he's in a magnificent position to win this game. But if Chaemiko can expand again, then maybe he does have a chance. All these wagons once again getting caught out. That one's definitely gonna die here, it seems. Or is it? Oh, actually, it survives. They still have dangerous damage output here. Kill it. More experience. Over here, one flying machine. Acolyte is expanding already. We still have, we don't have too much gold left, I guess. 2 wagons now parked in the main to deal with tanks, and he still has 3 here. Holy shit! He has 5 wagons in total. However, if there is nothing else defending them, they get taken out easily. So ideally, you want to have 1 destroyer in the main, 1 wagon, and a DK. DK has the staff, so he can join the rest of the army. Because, of course, DK isn't ranged, he can't attack the bases too easily either. So here's the DK, and he has the staff. Nice, it's looking like a good defense now. From TBC, only thing missing is a destroyer and maybe a Zeppelin in his main. Doesn't have a Zeppelin though, but he does have the 2 destroyers. And he's repairing the wagon as well. Big damage though from the water elementals. And with that, the tank once again is able to deal a lot of damage himself. But the thing is, there's no expo behind this for the human. He does have his 2 bases, but that's not going to be enough to win this game. The rest of the undead army returns. Oh, the one where... Uh-oh! The Archmage in deep trouble. He's trying to go for the surround, but the DK is not gonna die here. Paladin and MK both are just way too weak for this stage of the game. At least he gets away with almost everything. Only the tank in trouble. But the wagons have pretty good damage.
A player's forces are under attack.
Damaging their own base at the same time, but that's okay. Level 1 Paladin dies again. So, he's mining here again. But not for too much longer, and this base, well, it has something left, but only 3 peasants in here as well. He forgot about replenishing those. And undead heroes are 5. 5! He could still go for a 3rd hero. Pit Lord or Dark Ranger. Well, Dark Ranger, much better. Always a good hero, even on level 1. Orb of Darkness. It's gonna help with the scouting. He hasn't scouted these bases here for quite a while. Yeah, and Chaemiko needs to defend. That's the only way. Needs to expand, excuse me. That's the only way he wins this. Maybe island expansion? Could he do that with the water elementals? I don't know. I think he should. Get some water elementals, creep this. Tanks attacking to distract. But there's still meat wagons here at home defending. And they can only defend now. They don't need to kill these bases anymore. Only thing TBC has to do is not lose his bases and not let his opponent expand. If he lets him creep too much, could these heroes become an issue after all? If he gets 3-3, that's gonna be a big help, of course, but I don't know that it's good enough. Oh, he's pooling some tanks, maybe? Oh, 2 tanks over here. And 2 tanks into the main, maybe. There's no wagons at the expo. Big mistake here by TBC, not splitting his wagons. These ones shouldn't really be out here at all.
A town is under siege.
One is still defending here. Does he have ground attack for the flying machines? Nope. Oh, but these tanks, they're killing this, right? It's close. It's certainly very expensive. I think they're getting it. This is mass repair, but they have it. Big mistake not to have a narrow tower here earlier, and no meat wagons. So, in the main base, this tank easily falls. The wagons finally show up. So he has the money for a new haunted gold mine, but of course he needs to... he's not making one. Oh boy.
Players' forces are under attack.
Alright, Paladin dies again. For the 4th time, I think. But that's alright. So this main almost expired. Here we have 5,000 or something. A little less. So TP home from the Archmage. Doesn't want to lose too much here. Yeah, this is not the best defense by TBC. I think we have noticed this by now. Flying machine bombs coming in. There's a couple of tanks sprinkled across the map here. How many wagons does he have left? Only 1? Ah, there's 2 more. Alright, so I guess he's doesn't want to defend 2 bases anymore. So he's gonna be attacking with these wagons. Oh, he meets the tanks. Can he kill some of these? With good micro, he can hit them. Let's see. Oh, that was well done. Did you see it? He hit them very well. Wow. That's actually really nice ground attack by him. That one, not so good. So, only 2 tanks left. One of them's basically dead. This wagon can defend by itself. There's really no need to chase this. Alright, he understands. More creeping, though. Level 3 MK. Alright, he's getting somewhere. Losing the knight to the creeps wasn't the best, but... well, happens, I guess. Gem of Health, also very nice. Oh, and the gyros, they are almost winning the air battle. They are, actually. But the rest of the human is coming in. Why is the Lich down here? There's absolutely no reason for him to be here. Anyways. Wagons in a bit of trouble with this. Water elementals have very good damage. Oh, he does have a staff, though, for the Lich. That's really good. But now the MK does have a decent Stormbolt. Paladin is level 2. He does have the Divine Shield, but he's very low on mana. Doesn't have too much more Holy Light. TP transfer because he doesn't have the coil. And the bash! I think it was the bash that killed the Lich here. Oh my god. Is Chaemiko winning this game in the end? This Fiend's dead as well. No mana. Alright, he has the mana now from a level up from somewhere. He killed the tank with the Fiends. Level 6 DK. Oh, he's reviving him. Oh shit, but the tanks! They may be able to kill this altar. He just revealed the main. But he is not quite realizing it, it seems. And now, there's a peasant making a new base over there. And he surrounds him with tanks! But anti-surround. Anti-surround with the statues. MK has no more Stormbolt. He's out of mana. Absurd game again. It's not as good as the one before, but it's not bad. Well, they're playing a little bad, but it's entertaining. So, Destroyer. Can he get this kill? Then the Water Element... They're still got... This is not enough Destroyers against all these Water Elementals. Oh, Archmage in trouble. Paladin's level 3 now. This altar is gonna fall. I think Chaemiko's doing it. I think he is. He's taking out everything one by one. More Fiends dying. He has more Stormbolts. The one Destroyer may just die very soon itself. The tanks are still being annoying. He's gonna take him out, I guess. Can he get the DK? Does he need to get the DK? I don't think so. This base in the top left is never gonna get taken out, Chaemiko. He had that game won. It was his game. He threw it away. But then TBC threw it away. GG. Wow. 2 massive throws in one game. And Chaemiko is the winner in the end. Nice by Chaemiko though to always look for the opportunity, to always look for the damage, you know, splitting up some tanks, trying to spread the undead thin, and in the end it did work. Of course, big mistake when he was getting sieged to, you know, lose the Archmage, go for the wrong units, go for the wrong attack, being impatient, losing the main, and then TBC defending very badly. I'm being very critical here, and that's maybe not so nice. These players are better than I am. But to be honest, there were quite a few mistakes in that game. But they have a chance here to improve, to play a little bit better on the next map. TBC is trailing. This is his choice. I wonder what he goes for here. AZ is a pretty good undead map, I think. Could see that. AI most likely vetoed. We're gonna see. Let me check the Chinese stream. Maybe they already started the next game? Because all those guys seem to be in some game. Give me a second.
这考虑还是非常多的，
考虑的非常的多。然后这边也是
看一下门，看。
So apparently, they're playing Lin versus Foggy at the same time now. Yeah, but we're gonna stick with the other one. That game just started. So, Chaemiko versus TBC. I didn't know that they were going to start at the same time. In that case, we may have gone with Lin versus Foggy. But now we're with the other one, so that's okay. Do we have a score update, maybe? Seems to be 0-0 between Lin and Foggy. So I mean, we might be able to catch up with that later. Yeah, but we're sticking with TBC versus Chaemiko now. Is Chaco maybe streaming the other one? Check out the other Warcraft streamers. There you should be able to see Foggy versus Lin somewhere as well. Allergy season is starting. Have you guys noticed? It always hits me pretty hard. So Foggy just won his game. He is now in the 1-0 lead against Lin, I think. Hay fever is what it's called. Always in April. So the next coming days, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be very teary-eyed. Like I need to get some medication against that. Pretty annoying time of the year. But fortunately, it only lasts like 3-4 weeks or so. After that, it's usually fine. And we're gonna see Foggy later, don't worry. Well, only if he drops down, I guess. Game's gonna start in about a minute. Second game between Foggy and Chaemiko and TBC. So, can we confirm that Foggy has the lead here against Lin? It's kind of a shame that they played this at the same time. Thank you very much, Erik van Heaven. Didn't you sub a couple of weeks ago or so? Thank you, man. Alright, our map is not Amazonia. But Last Refuge. Surprising me. Much easier expansion for the human to take. And also more difficult to attack than that on AZ. The one on AZ is usually pretty open to attack. Very close to the undead main as well. I guess this one is kind of close. Also, no MK first. Chaemiko, not really an MK first player. I don't think I've ever seen him choosing Little Dwarf. That would be possible here, but no, Archmage it is. Where is Neo? He had to go to work a couple of minutes ago. So for the last couple of games, it's only me. DK first, of course, early narrow tower. So on TM, TBC was playing aggressive, very understandable on close position, of course, but here he seems to be going creeping first. And with the human not being scouted, he could even go for the Merc camp if he wants to, but if the DK shows up then a little later, it's kind of risky. For a second I thought there was no game sound. I really like this creep route by Chaemiko, realizing, okay, you're going creeping first, that means I can take a bit of a risk here, go for early Merc camp support, get a jump start to level 2 and get to level 3 very quickly after, because he should be able to creep this even without any militia now, right? With the Shadow Priest helping, Illyria's Flute is very nice. But does he have the lumber for the expo? Kind of. Almost, at least. Needs to make a couple more peasants. He can call these for militia right away again. It's gonna be pretty early level 3. Maybe a little bit later with the expo. But I think that's fine. DK now being aggressive. He finished this camp. Got the sentry ward, placing it down early. He's gonna see that this camp was taken. Tier 2, of course, for him is on its way. And going for more skeletons here. Archmage already almost level 3. And this should now be the militia call for the expo. Oh, no arcane in the main. He's a little greedy. But so far not punished. Wakes up the creeps here as well to trigger early bloodlust, but this expo is so easy to take. I don't think that's going to accomplish too much. So, he has one Rod of Necromancy left. He would love to steal one more last hit here to get to level 2. He's not going to get this one. AM level 3. And Chaemiko certainly shouldn't allow the one of the Ogre Magi. He has the Sentry Ward here though for nice... Oh, he could coil through the trees. That would be pretty cool. Can he time it perfectly? Just barely in time. That was like tenths of a second. But he gets it. He gets his level 2, but with the AM having been able to creep so much before, he is easily level 3 anyways. And lots of damage on him. Holy shit, plus 11. Really good right click for the AM. Tier 2 here in the undead base. Almost done. He has 2 Fiends then. He skipped the backpack this time for a bit of a faster tech. And no arcane here. Is still a little greedy. Expo coming up way to the left. It's unusual. Normally we see it over here. So let's see how he's gonna make this work with his SimCity. Only 4 peasants. I guess one must have died to the skeletons or something. Delays this a little. And he's gonna start losing more. Only upgrading the arcane now. Again, a little bit of greed being seen here from Chaemiko's side. Oh, the block from the footy though. Damn, dude. Chaemiko's micro moves are so sweet always in these small army scenarios.
A player's forces are under attack.
Here's the little abuse farm that we know for the laboratory. And it's distracting towards the right. Fiends coming in from the left. Could have killed this peasant. Kind of missed their window though. Can he get the arcane? That would be a nice grab. With the footies here to distract. Probably not. So arcane towers come through. And oh, nice around. Dude, Chaemiko with the moves again. Really well done. Only 5 footies, not so easy to pull off. And that's a big loss. That's a really big loss in the early game. Is he attacking at the expo again here? Oh, he doesn't have the lumber for it, really. He's going pretty heavy here into lumber before tech with the Berserker and the shop now. I don't think the Berserker is necessary at all. His force is more than strong enough to hold on by itself. But alright. So, needs to make more peasants in the main as well for more lumber. Makes it here. So, slipping in the macro a little bit. But he's gonna be able to tech soon. What's the under-tech looking like? Oh shit! Holy crap! That's a very fast tier 3. He rushed it before the first slaughterhouse even. But one of them might get cancelled. The Lich in trouble. The footy block coming in. Chaemiko with the trademark move. But not quite good enough for the kill. Miss Dogan 195 with a 14-month resub saying back from work. Happy to still catch you online. Happy to have you here as well. And the slaughterhouse should be getting cancelled. The damage here is pretty high. Now the Berserker is really, really good. So maybe I was wrong to, yeah, not trust him to be good enough here. To not be a worthy purchase. And now with the slaughterhouse dead, this tier 3 does barely anything. He's gonna have a very fast destroyer upgrade, but he's only gonna have 1 statue to make use of it. Of course he has the orb, which is nice. But he, at the moment, he has a level 2 DK, level 1 Lich, and 1 Fiend. There's nothing he can do really with this army. Honestly, Chaemiko could just dive the Acolytes here, I think. He has 5 footies, that's pretty nice. Heal scroll for him would be amazing right now. Not really in a position to go for one though, I guess. Is he making more towers behind this? None at all. Oh, DK! Found himself in a short surround there. There's a Zeppelin now as well. There's no web. Is he researching it? No. The tech is kind of late. But the berserkers are gonna help out immensely here. He can go for more berserkers, of course. Here come the towers. It's pretty late, and the ward gives perfect vision of it. So these may all get cancelled. We have a Dark Ranger third with Dark Arrow, by the way. Not Silence. And we have the Mud Golem again. Was really good earlier. On Twisted Meadows. Against statues especially. He can slow down... Oh, never mind. He does have Destroyer, of course. But here is the second Berserker. And that's good damage here against the Destroyer. He can dispel, but that's on a decently long... Where's the Lich, by the way? He was still in the main? Was he like defending against footies or something? I don't think so. I think he just left him in the main. Whoops! And water elementals are still pretty good when there's only one Destroyer. So he's holding on against us. He's buying time for the towers. He's gonna have 3 guards, 4 guards very soon. Did the Archmage just... No. Okay, Archmage is still here. Water elemental dealing with the Destroyer. Super low HP. He's gonna get the Fiend. And he's holding on very strong with Mercs, with a couple of footies. He bought the time, and the towers are done. And of course, one Destroyer along with the heroes cannot break this. In the main, towers are coming as well, and now Chaemiko is feeling very safe to go to tier 3, and I think he has good reason to feel safe. So what's the transition here? Destroyer push seems to be out the window. Wagons could once again do it for him. We saw that working out on TM. Even though it shouldn't have worked. It did. DK is gonna hit level 3 here, and Zeppelin Harass is gonna come in as well. But not with too many footies, so it's not gonna be too scary. Already level 2 Dark Ranger. That was fast. Oh, the Lich was missing, so he didn't have to split the experience too much. Oh, there's one Spirit Tower already in position. Here is the second Slaughterhouse, but boy, is that late. Good scouting from the Destroyer. Knew this move was coming in. And second hero, Mountain King ready. Tier 3 halfway done, and we actually have Griffin Aviaries. So this time he doesn't want to have to, you know, die to meat wagons too easily again. And I think the Griffins are okay. Of course you can circumvent the Griffins with mass destroyers. But mass destroyers can be countered very easily by mass flying machines. As long as you have the economy. Especially with there being no Panda third. So, more distraction here. Telestaff once again getting cancelled. Oh, actually, by the MK here. Cheeky little play. Of course, Chaemiko, he can't really accomplish too much here. But he's distracting. He's buying time. And the Berserker is allowed to die here. He has done his job. Even gonna force another coil. DK out of mana. A human is sitting pretty. He's sitting safe. And he's almost tier 3. Paladin, excuse me, is gonna come out. He has tons of gold. He's gonna have tons of lumber soon, thanks to the Shredder. He's gonna have a whole bunch of Griffins. Oh, the last hit here though. He gets it. For the MK. He doesn't want to have to use this invul yet, and he won't need to. He gets away. Wall of Mana Ceiling could be pretty nice for him. He certainly doesn't need the gold. Even denying one of his footies here. He's still playing this economy-oriented in no upkeep. Don't think he needs to, but alright. And here we have the... oh, actually it is Dragonhawks. To have something against the Destroyers. Alright, Destroyers flying into the main against 5 guard towers and Hawks. That should not be good enough. We have 4 Destroyers though, decent damage. And here we go. But the Dragonhawks are pretty nice here. They're soaking up quite a bit of damage from the Destroyers themselves. First Destroyer almost dies to the towers. Well microed back, but the DK is out of mana now. And 2 towers may have fallen, but the Destroyer mana is almost gone. 3 towers still here. More Hawks coming out. I imagine soon at least. Paladin ready as well. And now he just needs to keep on making units. Honestly, Hawks or Griffins, both are good. A couple of Knights maybe. Knights may die quickly to the destroyers, but as long as they're the only things dying, that should be fine. Alright. All out destroyers. Are the Dragonhawks going to be good enough? He has some upgrades for them, I think, right? 2 damage upgrades already. Alright, but if he doesn't defend here... Oh, Chaemiko, you're throwing this game away again. He's making Griffins now. Almost all the towers are gone. He's gonna lose all of his towers, but he's doing damage in the undead base as well. He's gonna interrupt mining. He's gonna be able to take out some statues perhaps here even. He's gonna lose income in one of his bases. Here are the Griffins. Very good, of course, against the statues. Staff home from the Lich, after which the real TP is coming in. And of course, Chaemiko is countering with his own. I think he tried to, you know, bait the TP home with his tele staff, but Chaemiko didn't fall for it. His main did take significant damage, but he held on. 61 supply now for him. But TPC, he is mining himself, getting upgrades as well. So we're gonna have 1-0 destroyers against 2-0 Dragonhawks with the aura though. If he goes for a 1 more damage upgrade, maybe he's even gonna have +3. I think so. He's a little low on money at the moment though. Water Elemental still standing in the main. Yummy yummy! More mana for the Destros. Level 3 for the Lich. But he doesn't want to defend. He's just gonna split push the undead base. And at this point he has pretty damn good damage, and of course he has Cloud. These towers are doing nothing. And the Acolytes, oh my god, they're gonna die so fast. Level 4 Archmage, he has a TP to leave if he needs to. And he has to TP home again. Is he gonna fight this? No. But he's gonna take out 1 Spirit Tower maybe before he has to leave Coil Nova. Didn't even kill the 1 Hawk. 64 supply, still over 500 gold for him. And of course, now they are barely mining. And he's still mining fully from 1 base. He can replenish his income in the main as well. Chaemiko looking to be in a fantastic strategical position here. As long as he doesn't lose all of his heroes. Should be good. So I don't like that he doesn't have a TP on his side here. I think that's the one thing he should make sure he still has. And a good experience for MK and Paladin as well. Khadgar's Pipe. Bit more gold. Very good undead hero levels though once again. Level 4 Lich, level 3 DK. He has the aura, right? Yeah. No Death Pact for the Death Knight, so he could find himself in trouble as well. And oh, level 2 Dark Minions actually harassing here, but the Griffins take it out easy. More experience. Oh, but now he's meeting him. He could kill the Archmage here with a timely silence on the Paladin. Silence, however, does not come onto the Paladin. Oh, nice. I love how he's keeping him at the back here. Wand of the Wind as well. The air battle. I don't know who he's going to at the moment. The DK dropping really low. Dropping really low. Has to TP home. The Lich in trouble as well. Healthstone is not getting used. He dies with it still on himself. Griffins have +12. Holy shit, he found the... I thought he found the Khadgar's Pipe. How did he get... What? Ah, Khadgar's Pipe was on the undead side. Excuse me, I mixed that up. Yeah, so he has +20% damage. And it's GG. Kind of a weird game again. And that is Chaemiko through to the next round in the lower bracket.